We are keeping an eye on severe weather tonight, but it's not the typical kind of severe weather that we talk about this time of the year. Usually we're talking about snow. This time, no snow in sight. We're going to be talking about the cold, certainly another hazard that you really should be concerned about, especially over the next couple of days. Let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast first. 6 degrees right now, so all things considered, actually not too bad. And if the temperatures stop falling right now, we'd be right about at our average low, but they're not going to. They're going to continue to tumble into the negative digits. Minus 11 for our highs. We start up tomorrow morning, minus 7 at noon. Only 6 degrees below zero for our highs tomorrow afternoon. And throughout this entire time, we're going to be seeing winds out of the northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour, some gusts stronger than that. So the wind chill is going to be a big issue. We've got the severe weather index in the moderate category because of that. With these bitter cold wind chills, could be seeing values as low as minus 30 as we move through the overnight hours tonight, even colder than minus 40 perhaps as we move through tomorrow night and on into Tuesday as this Arctic blast takes hold for the next several days. And as a matter of fact, we've got wind chill advisories in effect throughout most of northeast Wisconsin, just about all of northeast Wisconsin through tomorrow evening. And then we've got wind chill warnings through Forest as well as into Langlade County as well. And those are going to be lasting all the way, those wind chill warnings actually all the way through Tuesday, and that's because that cold air going to get even colder as we get into Tuesday morning. After we get through tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, all those advisories change over to wind chill warnings as we get through Tuesday, just evidencing the fact that we're going to see colder air yet as we move through Monday night. So here's the future track temperatures. Air temperature tomorrow morning, again, about 11 degrees below zero, but when you factor in those winds, that's when we could be seeing those chills perhaps 25 to 30 degrees below zero tomorrow morning. We're talking wind, perhaps frostbite, seeing that in well less than a half hour, 20 minutes or less likely. Tomorrow afternoon, 6 degrees below zero for your high. And when you factor in the winds, still could see wind chills 20, 25 degrees below zero. And that's in the middle of the day. So right now, we're not that cold just yet. 6 degrees in Green Bay. A lot of clouds overhead. 9 in Appleton, 9 in Manitowoc. A little bit of snow being reported in Fond du Lac at 10 degrees. Colder, though, in the Northwoods. 1 in Anago, 0 in Rhinelander. The winds already stirring around about 10 to 20 miles per hour out of the northwest. So our wind chills already well below zero. 11 below zero is what it feels like right now in Green Bay, 16 below zero in Antigo. We saw some clouds throughout some parts of the day mixed in with some sunshine, and I think we're going to stay just partly cloudy tomorrow as this cold air comes on in behind that cold front and that system that brought us some snow yesterday. Temps out to our west already below zero. They've dropped as much as almost 50 degrees. Our color table doesn't even have a color for that over the past 24 hours, and it's all riding in on these northwesterly winds that we're seeing. So for tonight, 11 degrees, going to see some blowing snow perhaps as well. Those wind chills about 30 degrees below zero at times. For tomorrow, 6 degrees below zero for your highs. Wind chills could still be as low as 25 degrees below zero. Tuesday, morning part is when we're going to be really bitter cold. Wind chills down to minus 40 perhaps, and in the afternoon, still going to be below zero for your actual air temperature. Now, Wednesday morning, last gasp, I would say, of this particular shot of Arctic air. Then we start to warm up on the strength of some southwesterly winds. That brings in a little bit of light snow late Wednesday night, early Thursday. And then we cool off, and it'll be cold for Friday and chilly, it looks like, for the weekend, but nothing like what we have the next couple of days. So just try to limit exposure if you can. That's really your best bet. If you have to be outside, cover all the skin that you can.
Yes. Don't stay out. Don't even go out if you don't have to.
Exactly. Just avoid it. That's the best advice.
And if you have to work in it, or like you said, go out in it, make sure you're dressed properly.
Head to toe.
Thanks, Phil.
Thanks.